Hi everyone, I'm Brianna and this is my Google Earth Engine project. I used two datasets, the land cover and the human settlement data. My first dataset is the globe cover land cover dataset, which is created by a European Space Agency initiative which wanted to create these maps to show land use and land cover, and they used their observations from the 300-meter medium resolution imaging spectrometer, which was on a satellite mission in 2009. And there are many applications for this dataset. You can use it to display human alteration of terrestrial ecosystems, show urbanization patterns, development patterns, and also link this human activity to bigger global conditions like climate change and air and water quality. My second dataset is the Global Human Settlement Layers, which used spatial data mining technologies that process fine-scale satellite image data streams, census data, and crowdsources of geographic information, and it is also derived from Landsat images. You can use it to facilitate disaster risk reduction, guide government on how to build and manage housing communities, and also provide a lot of information on how to do sustainable housing. So what comes to mind is housing resilience when it comes to those places that are very vulnerable to natural disasters like hurricanes. This is my code. I'll just go through the general gist of it, even though I do have detailed comments for each line. So the first chunk sets the land cover dataset variable and then extracts the information from that dataset that we need. The second chunk sets the district variable, which defines the bounds of Hong Kong from the HK bounds table that was imported, and also clips the land cover dataset so that it only shows Hong Kong's region. And the third chunk sets the map center to Hong Kong and adds this layer so that you get this output. We see a lot of different colors. The main colors are red, which are the urban and developed areas. The yellow is shrubland and cropland, and the different shades of green show different kinds of forests. You can see the full legend on the Google Engine website. And this code is for if you want to filter out a certain district within Hong Kong. So I chose Kowloon City, which is where my grandparents live. And when you see this data set, you can definitely tell it is mostly developed. This code shows basic zonal statistics for Kowloon City. Basically what it does is it counts the number of properties, it counts the number of the colors that are represented in the map. And so you see 190 here on the output is the urban developed area. And that number is obviously the highest out of all of them, which proves that it is majority developed. Then this code is the exact same that I just went through, except for my second data set, the human settlement data set. And this is the output for that. So the black are the low human settlement populations and the white shows the highest settlement. And these data sets are combined. I just made the land cover data set a little bit more transparent so you can see both layers. And we can see that there is a lot of human settlement happening in these developed regions. So we can make a generalized observation that a lot of this development is due to a higher population, a very high population in Hong Kong, not just for international business or economic hubs, but a lot of it is residential. So that's just kind of a broad generalization that you can make from this very broad analysis, but you can begin to ask a lot of questions like, how does Hong Kong contribute to climate change, or how much pollution does Hong Kong create? But yeah, that's my project. Here's my sources, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed.